Hello everyone, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Ultimate General Civil War. We're playing the Union in a Let's Play of the Grand Campaign, and we are fighting the Battle of Fredericksburg, of which we have so far gotten off to a good but bloody start. We've taken the town of Fredericksburg, taken Confederate Heights on the right flank under Prospect Hill, and then we've also now taken Mary's Heights and are driving the Confederates back from their own strong positions in toward the town and the river at Fredericksburg. Thus far, everything has been going relatively well for us, despite some very heavy casualties here on the left flank, as you're looking at right now. Our objective for this final part in the Battle of Fredericksburg will be to take Telegraph Road and continue driving and defeating the Confederates as much as possible, capturing as many weapons as possible, killing as many men as possible, capturing as many men as possible. In essence, we're trying to destroy Robert E. Lee's army yet again. Hope you guys will enjoy. This is all taken from a live stream, so I know the audio flow and kind of quantity is a little bit different in those. You guys seem to have been enjoying these thus far. I hope you continue to enjoy them, but please let me know your thoughts below as we attempt to hold off any Confederate attempt to retake what we've taken. Alright guys, thanks again. Until next time, I'll meet you at the end. Volley with, or to melee with Williams to try and retake the objective here. And there he goes, running away. Alright. So I'm going to keep pressing them, because the more I can kill, the more I can capture their weapons, the more, easily I can sell stuff and afford bright, shiny new toys. Yeah. Obi-Wan. Anakin, I have the high ground. Confederates, I have the high ground. This is very much true. We'll drive them into the river. Really, Garnett's flanking you. Alright. Confederates are coming up from their Telegraph Road positions to try and restore their position there. We actually have a pretty exposed flank if they do that. Oh, I didn't want you to melee or charge. That seems foolish. So left flank, blang, 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 blang. Just nearly wiped out that enemy artillery battery. Alright. I guess we are taking more casualties than I would have hoped. That's definitely true. Alright, now that our artillery is in position, now they can start doing some work on the Confederates. Okay, so 2 more hours it says. Wow, there's 3 enemy brigades over here? Really didn't want them to charge. I may have accidentally ordered that. Alright, so left leg, bling, 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 you're gonna pull back. Got 1 brigade just chilling down here, Iverson's brigade. Go attack that artillery. Alright, hit these guys point blank with a good volley here. Okay, our morale is low. lot of these soldiers. I just don't think the Confederates have the strength to really counter us at this point. I'm hoping I'm right. I should have left 1 or 2 brigades in this town. The town makes a really good defensive position, and then I could have used that as kind of a anvil. I could have essentially pushed them into a strong defensive position and defeated them that way. Okay, Garnett surrendered, great. The only troops that could do something are these up here, I think. Yeah, kind of scattered brigades. I think if they have any troops in the center, they're kind of doing what they need to do if they're going to threaten us. The annoying thing is I can't repossess these positions, but thankfully now that my artillery's on the high ground, they can do some damage. Bring some of these guns up a little bit. These guys are a little bit far back. We also get all this free ammo from... over here. Okay. Alright, law should be held in check. Anderson. Where is Anderson? Oh, this guy over here? Yeah, he's getting mauled. Alright. Garnett's 500 plus men of... Oh, wait, no, we don't want to send you guys back across to your own lines. Okay, Anderson's retreating. Oh, wow, a brigade that has a 90% condition. Kind of surprised Law is giving his, sticking around still. There he goes. Alright. A lot of my guys have... Some of our brigades have done really well in terms of casualties. Some of them have suffered 2 to 1. Alright. Law's mostly done. You can see here they are shifting troops away from, I'm assuming, this defensive position along Telegraph Road. I'm not too concerned with Telegraph Road because I really don't need to hold the position. I don't need to take it. This is, the fortunate thing is this unit that's taking all these casualties on my part, this 3rd Corps, is my worst corps. These are all rookies, so I don't have to worry about, do I need to use veteran replacements or anything like that. Okay. Oh. Paxton came up and surprised one of our brigades. Why is Kershaw still alive? Alright, Jenkins is being driven. Whoa, halt. Okay, Kershaw's dead. Him up. Go rest Crocker. Williams will come up on the flank of this Confederate advance. I don't know where these reinforcements are coming from that are advancing directly out of the city, it seems like, almost. The Stonewall elite division reinforcing the center, because I'm seeing a lot of guys dying on their part. There's a little bit of a salient here on my part. Vaughn is exposed. But I think we can meet this challenge. Alright, come cheer some guys up. Little Mac. Give some guys a little morale boost. Oh my god, everyone's getting wounded or killed. Literally, like, all of the senior officers. Okay, Jones is retreating. Good. Alright. Again, we've got a lot of these guys who are advancing with both their flanks in the air. So yes, there's some numbers, they're pushing us back a bit, but they're not, I don't think, too serious of a threat. We just brought a brigade there, fired into Paxton's flank. I think he'll take one more volley and be done. I think Carr, obviously he just routed Warren. And another volley into Warren for some good measure. And all Paxton is doubly screwed now that he was pushed back. So you gotta think a big chunk of what the Confederates had along the Telegraph Road has been defeated. And I think in 38 minutes we'll get the fully expanded battle, where we can bring our troops in the southern portion up. But we can kind of start trying to roll up their flank here. I just don't want to get too far removed from Mary's Heights. I don't want to get surprised by anything. Okay. You don't need to run. See, they're like fully occupying the town now. Taking casualties I probably don't need to take. Definitely not fighting like Little Mac would. Far too aggressive. This little road here, I believe, was constructed by Jackson. He built a road in the rear of his lines so he could quickly shift reinforcements between his flanks. I'm assuming that's what that road is. Okay. Oh boy. I've got a couple of brigades that are still around 1,500 or more men, but most of these brigades are losing very heavy casualties. I haven't lost 50% of my army yet, though. In fact, I've got one brigade that's more or less on, or one corps, 1/3 of our army is more or less not engaged yet. Alright, so Jenkins was killed. we'll bring Platt and Kredzinski up. I don't think we'll get anywhere near that objective with these guys. But, again, it's a diversion. It's forcing the rebels to commit substantial forces. When we've already hit the victory conditions, so... Okay... Nice. Vaughn just had a great volley there. Alright. This is all really... This is exciting, guys. I'm sorry I'm hopefully enthralling you all with my riveting storytelling at this point. It's kind of just like, alright, well, we'll kind of just touch up our lines here and there and do whatever. Left blang 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 blang. Over here. Why don't we see if Iverson can move forward and take Telegraph Road? I'm guessing the Confederates have some troops there. It's not like anywhere here they've had totally vacant lines. Okay. Fight continues on the right flank, so we've got another several hours, guys. I think we've already won. At least one of these, which we have, and then, okay. So as long as we hold Prospect Hill, which, again, we've got a whole bunch of troops. We're back to the right flank here. You can see way up north where we don't have access to all of our troops anymore for whatever reason. It's kind of a weird way the battle cuts off your camera. Certain spots like that. But anyway. We're actually going to go strip some of our forces here. Move them over here. And move them toward Telegraph Road. That is what I'm going to do. Oh, wait. Maybe not. I don't really need to. Do I really want to take the extra casualties just to do it? I don't think so. I mean, I could probably just fast forward this thing and win. Probably in my best interest to do that too, especially now that we're into the corps that have our best troops. Alright. Where are these guys going? Okay, go fight these guys. See, like, what the fuck? Now these troops are retreating from the northern battle, like, into our positions? Ugh, so weird. So weird. Alright, Dole's brigade surrendered. Get them out of there. So our troops in the north are kind of screwed. Because these other southern troops arrived. Archer surrendered and then unsurrendered and then got destroyed. Okay. I can deal with that. Greg's dead. for sure. That brigade's gonna vanish. Charge! Just kind of trying to overwhelm their line. Again, one whole corps of my army is barely fought. Yeah, I mean, the game does break a little bit when you do some unhistorical things like what I did. Just kind of ignoring Mary's Heights and kind of charging forward for it. Alright, so... we broke their line, and are now rolling it up. You can see there are multiple enemy brigades driven back, lots of smoke and musketry. Just destroyed another enemy brigade. But it's kind of no longer an interesting battle if you think about it. I guess we can probably fast forward at this point. Like, alright. Sending these northern guys down to take this objective. Ooh, they need ammo. Go get some ammo. Okay, so we've taken the objective, we've also taken the ammo, so now these guys can get full ammo supplies. And in the south, kind of being smart, preserving our force mostly, not being too aggressive. Advancing a bit. 2 hours left. You can see we've got a really kind of clogged up line. Victory, there you go. Alright, so we took the objective. You can see here we lost 21,000 soldiers, or sorry, 16,000 soldiers on my part. Not as bad as I thought it would be. We lost 7 guns, 32 cavalry. The enemy lost 21,000 men, 64 guns, 1,300 cavalry, 1,700 missing. So almost 10,000 more than us. Let's see here. You can see here, this is, I think, probably the bloodiest battle I fought so far. 16,000 soldiers that I've lost. Recaptured some of that weaponry, not enough of it probably. And as we go into the post-war period here, we get the Union Officer Medal, okay. We also get an additional 1,000 recruits. But unfortunately, we had 5,000 recruits to spare. With the recruits that we get back and the casualties we suffered, we just barely have enough to replace our casualties, assuming we have the money to do it. And we also we only have one more minor battle before the next major battle at Stones River. Actually, if we go to Stones River here, let's just see what we need here. I think we can have 3 corps. Yeah, so we can only bring 3 corps to bear to Stones River anyway. So actually, we've got the ideal army size for that. The enemy will have 54,000 soldiers at Stones River. I'm not sure if their casualties at Fredericksburg are really modeled in there because, again, this is a West Front battle. One of the few West Front battles in the game. If we went to battle now, we'd still outnumber them based on intelligence. Because we have 62,000 soldiers remaining. We lost 16,000, but we got a certain percentage of those back. We are going to fight one of the other minor battles. We're going to fight Parker's Crossroads first. But before we do that, we really need to look at sort of reinforcing our forces here. The 3rd Corps, just look at that. Oh my goodness, it's a graveyard. All of these red figures are officers that were wounded or killed. If we go to the barracks, we can see here several officers wounded in here who will be unavailable for this next fight. We do get 2 more career points, which again, I'm going to wait to assign until the next video. I'm assuming we'll probably put, I don't know if army organization makes sense yet, because it increases brigade size, which we won't have enough recruits for anyway. But I do want to attempt to get to that 4th Corps before we get into like Chancellorsville and Gettysburg, where I believe I'll need them. So we'll see. We gained back some of the prestige. If you remember, we spent some of that. We were at 100. We spent some of it down, so we're back up to 73. We've got enough that we could, you know, try and get more Springfields or try and get more recruits or get some generals, but I'm not sure what I'll do there yet. Long story short, guys, I think we'll probably wait for the following video to kind of dive into any sort of detail about what we're going to do next, but we won yet another victory on our illustrious, undefeated career here thus far. We are playing the middle difficulty, so it's not the hardest difficulty, but it's not the easiest difficulty. It's kind of the standard. I think it's like Brigadier General. I think Rookie is Colonel, and then the higher one is like Major General. I could be wrong. I don't remember the exact definitions. The good thing is, of the soldiers that we only lost one division, well, 2 division commanders, but they were both Brigadier Generals. I don't think we lost any 2-stars. We've also gained quite a bit of experience for us and our other commanders as well, so we're almost to Lieutenant General rank for ourselves. With that being said, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this stream to a close. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll stick around in the chat for a little bit afterwards and kind of chat if anybody has any questions. I know I didn't interact a ton with the audience. I was very focused in on fighting the battle. But let me know your thoughts, and thanks again for tuning in, guys. Till next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.